Hi, it's ShamanWeaver Shiela Baker, and look, I'm in a new venue. I'm home, and some of you know that I'm going to be moving soon. I am selling, so if anyone wants a beach house or needs a beach house or would love a beach house, let me know. I'd love to have you here. So, hey Alex, how's this going? And I'm just going to shuffle the cards and then I will choose a card for you, Alex. Hi, Anne. So, oh, hey, April. Okay, if all the A people are here, cool. Hey, Molly. So, and Tracy. So you guys are going to have to come back through because I'm not going to remember. So, hey, Molly. Okay, so I'm going to do this a little bit out of order. So I saw April and Anne, and I forget who I was talking to at the beginning. I'm sorry. I drove home frantically from East West. So Anne Reed, this one is for you. Hey Lola. So Anne, the Knight of Cups. Hey, Courtney. So you can see, look at you guys. Look how hard I've been working. No nail polish. So, hey, April. So the Knight of Cups, you'll notice that he's standing there gazing at his cup, but he hasn't taken any action yet. So a knight is on a quest. And what we know about this is he's connected also to Mercury, because you can see the wings up here in his helmet. So Mercury is all about communication. So Anne, what I would say, oh, Alex, hi. What I would say, Anne, for you is that there's something important about the way you're communicating love and affection, and how can you quest for something through your emotions to bring forth in the world. So Anne, the Knight of Cups, that's for you. Alex, you're back. Okay, so here's a card for you. Hey, Anita. Oh, the Queen of Wands. So what I love about the Queen of Wands is that she has what's known as a familiar. She's got, we call them spirit guides or power animals. But in the other realms, so in the shamanic realm, they're called spirit guides and power animals. Hey, Anita. But in other realms, in the realm of Wicca, they're called familiars. And this woman has one. So she's able to tap into another realm for her bringing forth her queenly gifts. So Alex, this is for you. Wands are about passion and fire and drive and connection to the divine. You can see that she's not gazing out into the world. She's not ready to bring what it is that she's crafting out into the world. So I'm going to put it up close. You can see she's gazing off to the right, and there's a whole science about that. So you can have a look and see what that means, where this gazing is going. She's got a sunflower. She's got two lions up here and some lizards. Lizards wake up your dreams, and the lions are for being brave, but it's also that time of the year when Leo is all about. So that, I believe, begins July the 20th to August the 20th. So something around in that time you'll be drawing forth. So hope that helped. So April, this one is for you. Oh, another knight. Awesome. So what we see here is, once again, the knight is not moving. He is just steadfast, gazing at his pentacle. Pentacles are money and property and tangible things. So once again, he hasn't jumped into action. You might have to prod him along a little bit, April, to get him going. This says that your connection is steadfast. Look at this horse, like he's going to carry you the distance. So if you've been questing for something on the practical, a new job, a new way of earning money, something to do that, hey Candace, something to do with the practical world, he's going to be a really good ally for you. So here's this card for you. So there you go. Cool, April. Nice. Tracy, I saw you a moment ago, so I'm going to pull one for you. Well, I'm going to leave it. It came out reversed. Sometimes I don't read reversals, but in this instance, hi Heidi. Sure, Candace, hang on a second. Tracy, for you, the fives are lessons. That's a number of lessons. Swords are thoughts and ideas and putting them into the practical world. This says that the conflict is over. You might have, Tracy, you might have been rummaging around, I call it rummaging around in your head and really not putting these things into practice. But this says the conflict is over. So if there's something, hey Jade, if there's something that you've been wanting to put into practice, now's your time, Tracy, because hey Carla, because the card is reversed. This is done. Your lesson in this realm is done. So there you go. So Miss Anita, I'm going to choose one for you. And once again, if you popped on before and I don't remember to grab you a card, please just feel free to pop back on again. So Anita, this is a card for you. It's the Four of Wands. Passion, fire, drive, connection to the divine is what the wands are all about. So what we have here is we have a happy home. So I know that some of the things, Anita, you've been doing are to embellish your home and to make it a more joyous and happy place. So this is a beautiful card for doing that, for really bringing here we go, bringing the beauty inside and out into your life. So there you go. Cool. So Molly, I saw you pop on before, so I'll just grab you a little card down here. And, ooh, I'm liking this. So, oh, Tracy, you're so welcome. Yeah, so one of the things is that the cards that come for people are, hey, Rachel, are oftentimes a reminder of what you already know. You just need somebody to say, hey, do you remember this? So there you go. So here we have, hey, Kate. Here we have the Ace of Swords, and this is a gift from the gods because here we have a cloud. The hand is coming out. It's got this beautiful sword, thoughts, idea, the element of air, and it's crowned up here. Now, the reason that that's important is that this new idea is a gift from the gods. So you may have thought about it, but you may have tucked it away somewhere where it wasn't benefiting you any longer. So by all means, pull this idea back out, suss it out, sniff it out, taste it, listen, look, touch, and feel whether it's the right idea at the right time, because that's a beautiful card to get for you for right now. So there you go. Hey, Joseph. All right. So Jade, this one is for you. A reversal again, and it's a 5. So I'm going to leave it reversed because I personally prefer 5s that are reversed because it means that I got the lesson. I don't have to relearn the lesson. So this is cups, and it's the element of water. It is, you're welcome, Molly. And it is, the cups are upside down, so they're going to flow out. The lesson here is that you're no longer focusing on what didn't feel right, but what does feel right. So this is a lovely card for you reestablishing yourself. You know, you're way over there in Florida. So this reestablishment oftentimes brings things up for us like, you know, have I made a mistake? Is this the right place? What are my emotions behind this? So Jade, this one says that you're coming out of any emotional regret that you may have had. So hopefully that'll be beautiful for you. So there you go. So Joseph, I saw you a moment ago, so I'm going to grab you a card. And once more, please feel free that if I haven't got a card for you, pop your name back on there again. And Tracy, I did a whole shtick for you, so you're going to have to listen to the replay because it was lovely. So there you go. Hi Heidi, I'll get to you in just a second. So this is another reversal, but this time I'm going to turn it the right way up because, Joseph, we have free will. And when we allow things to come to us and then we're just reacting out of that, we're not really exercising our free will. What we're really doing is kind of a knee-jerk thing. So don't knee-jerk. And oh, Jade, you're so welcome. So here's what we have. We have wands. Hey, Carla, I'm going to grab you a card right now and put it on my knee. Hey, Shelley. So we have wands, and wands are passion and fire and desire, connection to the divine. And so what we have is this person standing above the fray. But there's a call to jump back in, like, oh, things are settling down, but is that going to be okay? Hey, Keely, so you're of the draw to jump back in. This says there's no need to do that. You have risen above it. Stand your ground, whatever that means to you. So I hope that's helpful. There you go. Awesome. Okay, Keely, because it was your birthday, I'm going to do one right now for you. Hey, Damon. So, Keely, this is the Ace of Wands. And so what we have here is a gift, one more. So the way that I see all of the aces in this deck that I use is that there are gifts from the gods coming to you. So, Keely, this is spirituality, new beginnings, lots and lots of new life. And it's useful for you to grab onto that, maybe even begin a new spiritual practice of some kind, because this is being gifted to you. And what a lovely time for you to get this particular gift. Not like it's not a great time to always get gifts. Who doesn't like presents? But what you want to do is you want to bring this into the practical world by doing hey, Greg, hi, Esther, by doing some kind of a ceremony to concretize this. So that's what I'll say about that. Lola, I saw you pop on again. So, hey, Shirley, before I forget, let me grab you one. All right, Major Arcana, Lola. So this is necessary destruction for positive reconstruction. So if something is falling apart in your life, it's a really useful thing right now. So don't balk against it. Don't push against it. Do not resist. Let it fall apart, because what's going to happen, what you're going to notice, is you're going to have something much more wonderful come to you. So hopefully that will assist you in whatever process you're in right now, Lola. So the Tower, a great card to have. So Candace, I saw you pop on a second ago. Ooh, look at this. So I'm loving this card. We all start the journey with 0, the Fool, and we go through all of the lessons all the way along, the High Priestess, the Magician, the Tower, all the way to this, which comes up, and this is the ultimate yummy card of the whole deck, because you've completed something. You've got all 4 elements here. You've got 2 wands in your hand. You can stand naked, and you don't need anything else to come to you. You have an act of completion. So this is a really beautiful card for yeah, I bet it is, Lola. So Lola's saying that the Tower is prominent in her readings recently. Yeah, so don't resist. So this is a beautiful card for you to have for this particular time. Wonderful to receive the world. So Rachel, I'm going to grab you a card, and then Damon, I'm going to get you one too. So I got this card myself earlier today, Rachel. So this is a great thing. Once again, it's a lesson. And what it says is that neither you nor I are gathering our resources and moving them forward. So if you've been feeling a little bit like herding cats, what this says is honestly get all of it. You're welcome, Candace. Get all of it together and move it forward. And I know that you, Rachel, have got a couple new endeavors that I've been seeing. So gather your resources and move forward with those. So Damon, this one is for you. Oh, it's sticking out and everything. So hang on a second. All right. So Damon, this is Major Arcana. It's called Judgment. You can see that on the bottom. It's 20. So this is really auspicious on account of it's very close to the earth, which I'm the world, which we just had. So you're getting a wake-up call. And you might remember that you've been getting some cups, some emotions in your last few times that you've popped on. So Damon, this says that you're getting a spiritual wake-up call. You won't be able to miss it because look down here. These people in their coffins are being woken up. It's like waking up the dead. So whatever the wake-up is for you, you won't be able to miss it. However, Gabriel only blows his horn 7 times. So if this is, number 5, then it's useful for you to go, oh, have I heard this message before? Whatever the message is that that's coming for you. So there you go. Judgment, a beautiful card to have, a big wake up, spiritual awakening that you're having, Damon. So that's lovely. So Ryan, a while back, I saw you pop on, and I'm just going to grab a card for you. Oh, look. So this also is totally awesome and beautiful. Temperance. The thing about temperance is it's a call to bring everything into spiritual balance. I'm going to put this up close so you all can see. See, it's one little door on the stone. The other one is in the water. A precarious stance at best, but able nonetheless to be able to pour from one cup, one chalice into the other. This says, always take the higher path. So if Ryan, you've been thinking about moving forward in some way, this is a call to do it in a spiritual, intentional, enlightened, spiritual warrior way, and to always take the higher path. So Ryan, I hope that's helpful for you. There you go. All right, I'm going to have a breath now. And I'm going to choose one for all of us. Oh, look at her, the Empress. So the beautiful thing about the Empress is that she has several places. Oh, Heidi, hi, let me grab you a card. There you go. She has several places that is all about Venus. And Venus just was through a transit that lasted an extremely long time. Usually it's a few weeks, but Venus was in transit. She went forward, she went retrograde, she went forward again, and just yesterday came out of this transit, or maybe it was the day before. I don't know. Is this June the 1st or 2nd? It was May the 31st. Oh, you're welcome, Ryan. Hey, Shirley. Okay, grabbing you one. So she went out of her retrograde back to station where she was before, and now she's moving forward again. So this is a really beautiful card for all of us to have, to be pregnant, fecund, that's a beautiful word, I love that word, with possibilities and with intention. But let's do it from an enlightened spiritual warrior kind of place. So there you go. All right, so Shirley, I'm going to do yours first while the other person's name pops back into my head. Okay, so look at this. It is it's a beautiful card. Okay, so here we have a family, and here we are, water flowing, and a nice house over there, a rainbow of cups, the 10 of cups. And what this means is contentment, happiness, joy. It's the ultimate expression of love and beauty and joy. So Shirley, I don't know what's going on for you in your life right now, but this is a very beautiful card for you to sit in all of that, knowing that there's a level of contentment and happiness that you may or may not have had before. It's nothing to grab onto and hold on to. What it's lovely for is sharing. So there you go. Cool. All right. So I said I was going to do a card for someone whose name popped up, and now I can't remember who it is, but I've got your card right here. So pop back on again. Sorry. So Heidi. So, hey Lobo, how are you? Oh, look, this one's for you, Lobo. Lobo de Sol. What a beautiful name. So this is the Chariot. The thing about the Chariot is that his head is up in the clouds, and he's ruled right here. You can see right there, these little moons. He's ruled by his emotions, but he also has no reins for the beings who would carry his chariot forward. So what I say about this is that this emotion that has got you, that's ruling you, it's important that you get some reins. These beings down here, even if they got up and they started moving, they would be taking you in not necessarily opposite directions, but certainly not in the direction you want to go. So if there's been something that you've been wanting to move forward with, I would say that's a really good idea, but make sure you have the reins before you do this, and that you're not just guided by your emotions. It's also about being practical. Sometimes this is about your physical body, so you might also just check out, oh, am I physically feeling fine? And take the reins, move forward, resolve the conflict. So there you go. Oh, letting go of duality. How awesome is that? When we let go of duality, we will be in such an awesome, awesome place, because we won't be judging things as, is this good, or is this bad, or is this right, or is this wrong? It will be from a place of, what soul lessons am I learning right now? How is it that I can respond, incorporate those soul lessons into my life? You know, I've said this before, but Gary Zukav had a wonderful saying. Hey, Jeff, had a wonderful saying that when the personality aligns with the soul, understands that it has come to do the soul's work, that's when you have, well, what I call bliss. So there you go. So, Jeff, this one's for you, the Hierophant. What I know about this card is that there's a call to conform, but I would say, do you really need to? And the reason I say that is because you have all the keys, Jeff, that you need, and other people are coming towards you, and they're asking you about your authority. So here's the beautiful thing about sitting when others come. You have the keys. The only person who becomes an authority is someone who writes something. I wrote a book on shamanism, so now I actually wrote a book on shamanic journeying, because that's an important thing to me. Now I'm an authority on shamanic journeying. And when you author something, and this is for all of us, we all need to author our own lives. Nobody can do this for you, no matter how much they love you. Hi, Michael, speaking of loving you. So no matter how much somebody else loves you, they can't author your life. You're the only one who can create your life. And by all means, be intentional about it. Sit down, write my intentional life, and do it for the upcoming year. One of the things that I love to do is I love to take people through a process of looking into your upcoming year. So when it's your birthday, you're going to get a little card. Yes, the author of your life. You're going to get a little card, and what that little card is going to do for you is it's going to give you access to 30 minutes of my time, that we will look at what's up for you in the upcoming year. So I would love to do that for you. So Yes, be your own authority. Who doesn't want to do that? And the other thing is, if you want a deeper reading than what's happening right now, by all means, text me, PM me, whatever, and somehow get in touch with me. I'd love to do that for you. This is one of my favorite things to do. So, speaking of favorite things to do, Michael, this is the Eight of Wands. So this says that you put something into motion a while back. And the wands, passion, fire, drive, connection to the divine, they've gone up and now they're about to land, and things are going to move swiftly. So whatever it was that you put into play is about to land for you. So watch for that. And there's a bunch of them. So it isn't just one thing. So this might be a multifaceted kind of thing. Make sure that you make sure that you tap into the divine and ask how that wants to be brought forward in the world through a spiritual kind of context. So there you go. Now, I know that there were a couple of you that I didn't read for, so please just feel free to pop back on there and I'll do that. And then I want to say this was for Candace, but I don't think that's right. But this is the card that came up earlier when I was seeing a lot of names go by. Oh, yes, Heidi, I do. Here, hang on. I'll just pop that right out here and then get this. So this says, for whoever it was that I said I was going to read for, this says pentagrams, money, property, tangible things. You've been juggling for a long while. Your ships are about ready to come in. So a little bit of patience might be required. You are not about to drop the pentacles, so don't worry about losing everything. If that's been a thought that you've been having, you're not going to lose everything. And just with just a little bit more patience, your ships are going to be here. There's a big one coming and a smaller one, well, only smaller because it's further away, but they are going to be coming on. So Heidi, this one's for you. Let's see what you got. Oh, look, talking about money. Page of Pentacles. So money, the element of earth, property, tangible things, chairs, the things that we can touch in this world. Oh, hey, Carla, I'll get you a card. Hang on. So this is a message coming about this. So if you've been wondering about money, or maybe there's an inheritance that's coming, you're going to be getting the message before too long, Heidi, about this. Or if you've been working on a resume and looking for a job, you're going to get some information about that. A message will come for you about this pentacle that you've got going on here. So lovely card. Look how pretty that is. It's light, it's airy, it's uplifting. And so, okay. So Heidi, here's a tip for you. This sounds really silly, but shamanism is oftentimes really absurd. Take a dollar bill or a quarter and put it under your pillow and sleep with it tonight. So there you go. That's my wonderful tip advice for you for tonight. So, Carla, the Queen of Cups. So cups are about emotions. You'll notice that she's got some little cupids here. Love. She's gazing at her chalice. And she is contemplative. It's interesting because this is all about feeling. So it's all about feeling, and yet she's contemplating the feeling. So if you've been in that process of thinking about your feelings, then I would suggest that I want you to feel the feelings and don't think about them. So if you're all of a sudden, you're feeling overwhelming love for something, whether it's ice cream or chicken soup or plants or animals, then just allow that feeling to bubble up and really consume you. It's important that that you're not just holding on to them. You want the emotions to flow through, but it's also really important that you're not thinking your way through your emotions, Carla. So there you go. Mwah. Hey, Kaylin. All right. So here's a card for you. Ooh, I'm trying to choose between two. I'm going to do this one. There you go. So, Knight of Wands. This is the knight that is actually busy taking action. The others are waiting for something, except for the Knight of Swords. That dude is taking off in a flurry. But the cups and the pentacles, they're stationary. But this guy is rearing up and ready to go. And it's about bringing the body, mind, and spirit together. He's got a beautiful steed. You can see he's got all these lizards. Lizards wake up your dreams. So, Kaylin, if you've been waiting to have a dream and have your dream come true, the beautiful part for you is that you can go on the quest yourself, because he's really ready. He's, like I said before, he's raring to go. He's off and ready. So by all means, seek something. I'll go on a quest for something in the body, mind, and spirit. And it could be something as seemingly trivial as a new pendant to wear for protection, because all of us right now need a lot more protection than we have in a really long time. Mine is either in my pocket, in my purse, or I'm wearing it. And Kaylin, get something that is backed in silver so that nothing comes into your body. So if you've been feeling kind of knocked around and wondering where it's all coming from, it's coming from all over. So those of us who show up for things like this, hi Stormy, we're empaths. And so we will feel what other people are feeling. We take it on. We often think it's ours, which it's not, but we don't know the difference. So I'm going to do one more card, Stormy, that's you, and then I'm going to sign off for tonight. So the beautiful, I love this card. I love them all. You'll hear me say that all the time. So the Eight of Swords. Oh, so swords are thoughts and ideas. They're the mental realm. You're so welcome, Kaylin. And you can see she's blindfolded. I'm going to put her up close so everyone can have a look. But you'll notice that her bindings are not really, they're not really binding her. Her feet aren't bound. She could walk. She's standing right by swords. She could wiggle around and get herself loose. But there's a choosing at this point, because she cannot make any lateral moves in the way that she's thinking. So this is either a regression back to what was, or a progression to what can be. And what I'll say about this is that these swords are stuck. They're stuck thinking, and they're not serving you or anyone else. So a thing that you can do is you can wrap something around yourself, blindfold yourself, wiggle out of it. This is part of the absurdity of shamanism, doing that, wiggling out of some bindings and moving forward or moving backwards will really assist you with the practical world of making this concrete. Because part of shamanism is to make it concrete. We go to spirit, we get information, we bring that back into the practical world, and then we make it concrete. So how can you do that? Wrap yourself up, shimmy out of it, take the blindfold off, and see what you see differently then, Stormy. So there you go. All right, all you lovelies, thank you so much for showing up tonight. You can let me know how you like my backdrop. It's not, no, I've got no bliss right here, but I was out east-west earlier and decided to come home and do this from here. So, oh, Kaylin, you're spelling my name is just fine. My grandma was a grammar school teacher, so it was I before E, and so all that. So thanks everyone for showing up. Love and blessings, and have an awesome weekend. It's June. Do you think maybe we're going to have summer? That would be so cool. All right, kiss and a whoosh. Blessings and bliss to all.